slam, lag get wrecked. We still run through, whole squad yelling. This one's for you. Cause the duck is live. Turn it up, we ride. From the dirty side we slide. Bitch start, let it fly. Let it fly. The duck is live. Drop a duck in the line. If it down for the vibe, say quack one time. Quack, 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 quack one time. Quack one time. Head flip back. Lean in the cam. Big bright blaze. Tech screaming. Damn, leg try to bite. We break right through. Whole squad wallet. It's wins for you. Joystick slap. Heat in the zone. Mars in the back. Garden the throne. Street so lit. We melt that Q. If you part of the flock, then you already knew. Cause the duck is live. Turn it up. We ride. From the south, we slide. Hit start. Let it glide. Let it glide. Duck is live. Drop a high in the line. If you down for the vibe, say quack one time. Quack. Bass hit hard. Feel it in the chest. Bucks on the pond. Better than the rest. Tennessee heat. Burn it through the wire. Hype so hot. Set the check on fire. So bell bringing gold on the screen. Hottest squad that you ever seen. Lock and loaded. Ready for the run. Big house game. Yeah, y'all number one. Number one. Number one. Turn the volume up high. If you riding with the rock, go wing with the sky. From the south, we slide. We start. Let it fly. Trust the duck is live. 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 Click in the chat. 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 Cause the duck is live.
Hey y'all, Clutch Look here. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. And if you notice the title and the pinned comment, we had a tornado coming through. We lost power. It was pretty nasty, actually. There was hail, all the fun stuff, lightning, wind, screaming, hide in the corner. Not me, though. You know, I'm a badass. Just kidding on the last part. But anyways, yeah, that finally got power back. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream tonight, but luckily it cleared up maybe like 30 minutes ago or so. So obviously I didn't have time to get everything set up, so we're going to play No Man's Sky and do whatever the heck I want. Dave, welcome in. How are you doing tonight, buddy? Everybody else in the future, rest of y'all, thank you for being here. Mike, how are you? Welcome in. So, yeah, Streamlabs, really, stop deleting Mike's stuff, Streamlabs. He didn't say anything wrong. Literally, he was just saying, holy crap. Well, FK. FK is not a bad word. It's 2 letters. Sorry, Mike. But that's okay. I seen what you said. You didn't. It's Streamlabs, and I'm about to turn Streamlabs off. If I didn't need it for alerts, I would have done it already. But anyways, let me get the right clothes on. Let's see. Oh, no. That's not the right one. No, I'm not going into war. Not kicking indoors. Yeehaw. No. That's better. Feel right for space. I had to do it. So, this is the one I worked on for a while last time. This is the one I actually, the more I look at it, the better I was like, okay, I don't mind this. Like, I liked how it looks like there's a skull. Oops. Didn't stick the landing. And anybody watched last time, our cockpit is under this side. And that side's just an open area. I think I put a shield in. Something like that. I don't know. Now I'm curious. Okay. I put a reactor in it. Exactly. We had tornadoes ride down in Arizona, right? I've been in Arizona when there was a tornado. I went there for a week, visited some family and somebody else, and they had a tornado come through. I've also driven through tornadoes through Illinois. That was interesting. So I have that piece of land that I thought about building on. Plus, I also love building ships. But considering all my ships are full now, I gotta find a ship that I'm willing to sacrifice to rebuild a new one. So let's look at this one. This is another one I did, it ain't the last stream, but the stream before that. And I'm actually not hating this one. It's honestly more Iron Man colors than anything now that I realize it. It's just something different. But honestly, I think I could redo it. Maybe go from the same kind of style where I have, you know, the longer pieces out front. But this time, raise it up off the ground so it's just not a flat one. And see if I can pull that off. Hey, Eva. Still taking care of that stuff, or are you finally done? Alright, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to rebuild this. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly like it was, but it'll be generally okay. I'll have to admit, I will try to get it to look like kind of like that, but there's a good chance it might turn out totally different. Because we all know how I get. I have an idea, but if I start feeling something I like better, then I end up going with that. So let's get some music. Let's turn it up a little bit. There we go. Let me know if it's loud enough. All right. Might as well just start deleting. It probably gives me more room to hide reactors and things like that too, doing it like this. But luckily, also doing like this, if I, which I don't remember, put any extra things like weapons or stuff like that into it, they're still going to be there. Plus, who knows, I might try to hide the cockpit. Had to turn up my end. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was looking like an Iron Man thing. I think I'll end up doing that same color scheme though, because I don't mind the Iron Man colors. Alright, we're gonna go... Okay, since I do want to do that same style, we'll say this will be where the flat end goes. This will be the rear of the ship, because this is going forward, so... And let's go with Thunderbirds here. And then I'll put one here. You'll go up. I'm just going to do that temporarily. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that, because honestly, I don't 100% remember excuse me, what I did. last time. And then we're gonna go here. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That leaves plenty of room up front also. I probably could do one more, but I don't think it'll look good if I go that many more up. I can add more if I need to. All right. Now I need to put, actually I'm gonna have to double stack it, I think, to get it to look right. I don't know. We'll see. Let's start with the end pieces. All right, so turn you around, flip you, then flip you. All right. I really would like that to be centered, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do a double stack of these. So let's just add some. Well, no, I could hide some other stuff in there, so I will do part of it like that. Then, you know, like here and here will be these, and then to fill in a spot, we'll put here, here. Oh, I didn't want to double. Dang it. And you go there. Then duplicate you. There we go. Like, I have a question. Isn't the whole area shredded? Actually, everything held up. It wasn't like rip your roof off strength, at least right here where I was, but it was pretty nasty. I had Evil on the call with me when it hit, and I think she could hear the snapping and popping of the hail coming down through my phone. But yeah, because I was on a call with her when the power cut off on me too. And it was not fun. Hey, Mort. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Dragoneel, how's it going? Why looks greater robot arms? Yeah, I kind of get where you're going with that. Especially if you ever watched some of the old school animes. Actually, I'm starting to get a feel now that you said that. It's kind of reminded me of a really old school anime, Robotech, where the jets transform into robots, and they also have a spaceship that kind of does this, and then when it transforms, these are like its legs, I think, or something like that. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I used to love that. Because they played reruns of it when I was a kid. Especially if you had, like, Adult Swim and stuff like that. Or Toonami. Alright, there we go. Got that part. And that's kind of fitting what we had last time. Honestly, I don't know if I should have made the other part thicker or not, but it's fine. temporarily we'll put these here. Now for the center, we're gonna try to get this to work. I don't know. I'm gonna probably have to delete some of these to make it work. Dragging you. I'm a dragging you bot. When I hear your Dragon Neil name, it makes me think of the anime Fairy Tale. Oh wait a minute, why is it facing that way? Really? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to build over again. It's having it flipped it around on me. Now this is the front end. Ah! All that work. I'm glad I didn't get too far into it. Let's back out. Apply. And then... Well, that ain't gonna be too hard. I just gotta delete this. Delete this end. Then we'll delete this end. And we'll just attach these two from this side. So let's get the landing gear right here. And I did here, 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 here. Ah. There we go. Now it's back. And then I just got to put these over on this end now. And if you don't know when I'm talking about the anime Fairy Tale, there's a mage, and he uses dragon magic, and his last name is Dragon Neil. Base could transform it into Robotech if I remember. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The base did. It was like a big. Really big one, because it was also like a carrier for all the other jets and things like that. I think that's what that anime is also the reason I like the F-14 style jets so much as a kid, even though the F-15 and the Raptors were already taking over. Alright, so I need to get it so I can do one in the center. And that's going to have to go here and here. Then I take you, there, flip you. Perfect. Now, I could leave those there, but I think I'll take that out. Only problem is I can't put anything right there, but that's okay. I don't quite remember what I had exactly in the center there. I should. Actually, I tried building a bigger one at one point, but the problem is when you're doing something that big, it doesn't like to fit through the door. And I have a 200 part limit mod on this, and you can actually go to infinite, but that also causes FPS problems, and nobody will be able to see it render in. Usually it takes forever for other people to see it render in. So I stick with like the 200 limit, because 100 don't cut it, but 200, it's a safe zone. I could put those there and there and there, but no. Let's go with something. Oh yeah, I did have these in, didn't I? Didn't I have like one over here and here? What if I do this? I doubt it's gonna work, but put you there, then duplicate you. No, it's not gonna want to do that. Dang you. Alright. I have the basic shape. We're just gonna kind of wing it from here, and I'll get it to where I think it'll look the way I like it. Huh. Let's get rid of that. Instead, do something like this. Too far out. So I have to do like this one. Bring that to there. Then we're going to put windows in. We'll go with these. I don't know, because I don't think the cockpit... Wait a minute. Yeah, the cockpit's going to be cut off, isn't it? Let's see something. I need a way in real quick. Oh, I need to go in. Okay. So that's there. Let's put an extra one of these back in. Oops. I forgot to delete that. Now it's pointing in the wrong direction. There you go. Okay, the cockpit wouldn't be... We wouldn't be able to get into the cockpit. Dang. Alright, so... doing it that level won't work. I would have to put it up here. I could put it over here. Maybe? And I have to make a matching one on both sides. So I might be able to make this work. I'll see. I'll do the window trick. One here, one here. Then delete that. And then boom, we got the windows. Put a cockpit in. Now, can I get to it? Yes. We're not blocked off. Okay. Then that's what I'm going to do. Obviously, I'm going to have to cover it up. But, yeah, that's where the cockpit's going to be. Let's see. Streamlabs, what are you deleting now? I just joined in. What's good, everyone? Hey, Duck. Hey, James, thank you. I appreciate it. You didn't do anything. It's doing it. Streamlabs is being stupid. But thank you. I appreciate you. I'm going to copy and paste what you did. I'm going to paste it in chat and see if Streamlabs has the ability to say something to me. It shouldn't. I should be able to post whatever the hell I want. Yeah, it's true, James. But now it's going to get you on that. That time you did get in trouble for that one because you said what you said, but you didn't do nothing wrong. You're good. All right, I think what I'll do is put windows there too. Well, I definitely plan on doing windows there, but I'm going to use that space for something because I got to cover up there anyway. So maybe put a reactor in there. Maybe this one? Let's see. This one is boost maneuverability. With this one, I probably need the maneuverability as much as I can, to be honest. All right, we're going to go with that one for now. I'm going to probably add more as we go. But yeah, that'll work. And then I can do this. These, I use this. I know that. I could put these under there. But putting these here, I don't know if they'll look right. I don't know, it's at the same level as that. It'll work. But I still think I need something different there. Maybe do it like that. Flip it. I want to see what it looks like from here. Okay, that works. And then maybe one of the short ones? No, because that's going to block the window, and I still would like to see somewhat out of there. Because, yeah, I need to do something like this piece here. Same thing here. There. That way it ends before it hits the glass. I wonder how it would look if I brought those even farther up. Alright, let's delete the glass. Delete these. Delete you. Delete you. I'll just put a whole one in. Here and here. Then I'm gonna go glass. I actually can... We might test the look of different glasses just to see how it looks. Okay, get rid of you. There. Now it'll go in. There. There. I can delete that. Okay, that's what that glass looks like. Which, I think that look will work well. This, I don't think will work that well. So, let's say there, there, and there. I get rid of it. No, it doesn't look that good. These I've used before, so I think I'll just stick with that style. I like it better. Alright, so we're gonna put one of these in here, then the cockpit. And then I still need to put the glass back on this side, so we'll put you there. Where did it go? Let's find it. Oh, there it went. Put the glass back in. Delete. There we go. Now, for that area, I can just put you in here, and then you in there. Bam. And how's this look now that I did that? I actually kind of like that. I just gotta figure out what I'll do for this middle piece. And why is that a different looking window? Oh, because of that. Alright, for that, we'll just get rid of that then. And I'll put something there, maybe hide it. What about you? Will you hide completely? No. So maybe I should put one of these in. I don't remember the number. Which one? I've seen a lot of anime. I was watching some today. I can't remember the names of half of them. But if I've seen it or somebody gave me enough description, I'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen that one. Huh. No, I liked it, but no. Kind of like that. It's neat looking. Now, here, I don't want to go the full piece, so maybe like this. Oh, you're not going to click because of that. Okay. Okay, let's just put one of these in. Can't use it, but... And then, will it let me put this there? No. Damn. Alright. You're definitely not going to cover everything. I don't know why I even bothered with that. I could do that, but then that cuts off my access. What to do? What to do? I wish that would work. That would actually would have helped pretty well. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take and remove you. And I'll just put another one of those there. We'll keep the windows where they're at. And this is not gonna be there, but something else will. That's... no. That would work. Too big. Why won't it let me... I don't like the fact it has that collision right there, and it keeps you from doing stuff like that. It's kind of annoying. I need to get a mod that will stop that from doing that. Yeah, I know that ain't gonna go there. I don't know why I tried. Huh. Ain't terrible, but... no. No. Oh, wait a minute. Like this? Okay, those ain't the one but the idea works. I don't mind that either. What about this? I don't mind it, but well, I'll keep trying. And if it shove all the way through there, that would actually work. And I think that would fit. This sometimes likes to go in weird places. So does that. Wrong button. What about you? Okay, I like that, actually. I'm gonna keep that part right there. Now, up top is... this is the part where I'm gonna probably have difficulty deciding. Because I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna put right here. Because I gotta put something there. Yeah, might as well, because it sticks with this theme. And it's not interrupting anything. Okay, now I could do something like that up top. And maybe use this. Too bulky. No, we'll go back here and then back there. And then maybe you. No. Kind of makes me feel like I gotta put something else in the there though, doing that like that. Yeah, I would have to change the style completely if I was going to do that. Yeah, let's change it. That style's not going to work anyway because it's leaving gaps. See, that would work if it didn't leave the gaps. That's the problem. I don't want the gaps showing through. I don't want you to be able to see what's under, so probably have to go with this. And then like there, and then there. See how that looks. Okay, what if I take these out? Okay, that actually worked, surprisingly. But it won't work over here now. That would have been great. And I could have worked with it, but no. I could do that, though. No, don't work. I could get rid of the window there and there. And then put something else there. I think it just needs something that stands out right there. Like almost like the glowing shield. Like, do that. No, I can't get rid of that because I got nothing to cover that. So the glass has to stay there. So that's not going to work. That just does not look right at all. Pointless. Let's check the engines. Doubling that up just doesn't work. Too high up. Not low enough. Not low enough. No. Kind of dumb looking. What about you? And just change the colors of these and get an idea of how that'll look. Alright, if I was going for the black, it probably would work. But we're actually going to go for the red, weren't we? Well, the Iron Man style color. So let's see how that'll look. Come on. I need to click on the other one. What? Okay. There's red. Red there. We'll go gold here. No, it's just not working. Don't like what it's turning into so far. But that's going to be gold at least for now. And I might as well do these real quick so they blend in a little bit better. Looks dumb. I don't like the way I look. That would work if I do a engine type deal back there. Only problem is doing that style right there is I think one of the major problems. So why don't I double up the back end? See how that looks. So we'll like for right from here. It'll be like this section here, and then do this here, here, get some shorties, Okay. So I will put something there to transition that there. But I can put something else right here. And I also can put the windows. Well, I'm going to have to do kind of the same thing where I delete that, leave that open to make it look right. So it has the same windows. And then I can put a piece here, a piece here. I'll put something there. And then here, I can put something else in that spot, maybe? I don't know. Or, wait a minute. I can just do this. This, flip it. And that'll hide that right there. It just leaves that spot not matching, though. Is there one of these when flip looks right? They all have that same look under them. They kind of got lazy on that part. Alright, so wait a minute. Instead of doing that, why don't we just do it like this then? Like this one. And do that. And that. It would close it in. But, James, how's it going? Looks more like Anakin's racer. I could get that. I will be honest, I'm not like the world's biggest Star Wars person. I do like Star Wars, so I'm not gonna bash it. But I was a Star Trek kid because of my grandfather. You know what? We're not going to put those there. Instead, we're going to do that and maybe do like this here. And get rid of you. Get rid of you. And then maybe something like this. No, it needs to actually fit. There we go. That means I can get rid of you. And then for side pieces, I like to have one of these. And then at the back, we're just going to do another one. No, I'll put an engine or something right there. Doesn't cover this, but it also helps me kind of get that down there, which I do like. You're lost. I've seen all the Star Trek movies, all the next gens, and most of the original series. Me too. I've seen most of all the original. Next Generation is what I grew up watching with my grandfather. That was his favorite. Then DS9, it was like, yeah. Then I watched Voyager. I tried to watch Discovery. I watched some of it to a point and it got boring. Below Deck, I watched that animated one, and some of the Enterprise one I watched, but didn't get really into those. And I haven't watched TV in a long time, so. Especially since I've started live streaming. I haven't had time for it. Live stream does take up a lot of your time. Okay, that's not bad. Ooh, I think I'll keep that. I like that. Gives it a whole different look. Since that's let me do that, though. Let's see if there's any others that I like. I like how it turns out like that. The short one. But did the short one? No, I don't like the short one. Definitely don't work. This doesn't match up at all. I think I'm gonna have to stick with that one. The problem is, then it don't match like the style of this, and I really wish it would let me double those up. That gives it a whole different look. Not a look I care for, though. I think this was the better of the options, because this is just gonna kind of be there, but it won't make it look any better. No, I think this is gonna be the best one. I can go with that. And I might be able to hide some weapons somewhere in there also. Or, let's do this. I don't want to do that because that will block off my cockpit. I'm going to regret this, but... Okay, now I can put that there. And that'll cover that in. Let's change the color. But what I'll put here, though, that's the problem. I think here I would have to put like a half one, and then something else smaller. Like right like that, maybe. You're building us for speed or heavy artillery. I think it's going to be a little bit of both. Too big. Yeah, I would love to be able to do that there. All right, let's go back to the shields real quick. And get the red in. And where would you want to, you'll connect up there, just there's nothing for you to connect to right here. So I can't do that to there. Oh, wait a minute. Put you there. That might work. And then you are not going to go in where I want you to. What if I do this, though? Come on. Back down. Need you right there. And then... sometimes I can make this work. Sometimes not. It just depends. Like, that will work right there, but I need that down there. What if I take you out real... Oh, I don't need duplicate. I need take you out real quick. Take this out real quick. Take that. I can always put... my cockpit's over here, so I can put the entrance to get in anywhere. Instead... we're going to do this like it's a part of it. And then we're going to put some engines in if it'll line up. Come on, I need you to go lower. No, I don't need you ones up here. I need that down there. All right. Take that out and see if I can put it in now. Won't let me go low as I want. What about you? Here would work, but no. Alright, so that is not going to do what I want. That still sticks up too high. I could go these. let's do that like that. And then there we go. Put that in there. And I can bring that to right about there. And then you again. You actually fit right in there, but it ain't gonna look right because you ain't gonna be able to see it anyway. Okay. Then maybe this on the sides of it if it'll go in. There we go. Gives it a whole different look when I do it like that. Picard, Warren Kirk, same here. Some people somewhere, that's sacrilege. I stand by it, though. I don't know. Let's take you out. I doubt that's going to click in there now. Oh. But I can't do double, so it's pointless. Sticks out too far. This one works. Because I can make it look like it's a weapon. And I might be able to get something right there. No. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Just depends how the game wants to be. But I don't mind having the engine like that in the middle. That's kind of cool. My way in the cockpit is the cockpit's in this one right here. So I can put one on each side. That way these are useful. Well, I only need, yeah, to make it even I will. Or I can delete one of these and just put the landing bays in. There, let's do this. I'll put two of those in there. Now they match. Now there's a way in. I just got to put stairs that go up and into that cockpit area. But that'll work. All right, now here, I've originally planned on doing some type of engine, but I might do something different there. For now, I'm just going to paint all those gold. That way, I don't have to go back and mess with it. And I'll still make, like, this part, I think, red. And then trim it with gold, and I may change something here to red. I don't know. But we're getting there. And plus, I still got to put something here. I think that does work like that, but I don't know. I got plenty of room in the back, so I might do some extra little things just to see if I can make something to look cool. The idea will work, but those are too long. I will definitely have to go for the shorter one. Let's try these. I didn't plan on doing this like this, but it's letting me do this. I just want to see what it's going to look like. They almost look like they're like support for it. But I think the bigger ones would, on the inside, would look better. Or the fatter one. This one. Okay, and then do the same thing over here to see if it'll still work. Do this. Okay, that actually connects, but it leaves a big gaping hole right there. What if I did this here, this piece here, this piece here? Okay, never mind, you gotta go there. You go there, then you... don't want to move that. You stay there. Want to move that. Really? You'll connect up there, but you won't connect right there. Really? This thing's so picky. Alright. Enterprise would win, especially if you could have data there. Now, if Dark was here, he would be all about the Voyager stuff. He's 100% Voyager person. And he would argue with us day and night about how Voyager's, like, awesome and better than everything. What about you? Will you connect in there anywhere? No. Just a curiosity. It'll connect that down there. But I can't put another one right there. So that won't work. Then I can go with these. Why is that? It's not the right size. I don't like that. That's kind of dumb. But I guess I could put something like this there. No. What about you? If that lined up, that would be great, but don't. Chakotay. Okay, what if I bring that back another? And then let's duplicate you. Okay. Now go to engines. So I can connect those to that if I wanted to. These. That would work. Because they're about the same length. That, funny enough. But no. More of these. No. These are ugly and I hate them. Okay. How would I hide that though? I couldn't, yeah. Okay, that kind of would work, but how would I make at least one of these look great? This? No. See, I could probably put one down there, but I can't get that there unless I got rid of this. So let's get rid of these just to see. And I gotta stop deleting stuff. There we go. You, goodbye. And you, goodbye. Alright, first I gotta get rid of this. Bring you. Duplicate you, flip you. Bring you over. Because I gotta hide, like, that half. I could do it like that, but I'm not going to. I want to do something to make it stand out. Be a little bit better. Okay. Let's see. First, I want to see if it'll let me put this here and this here. Okay, good. I want that to do like that. But here, I gotta hide that part in more. And doing two of those, that hides it. But then it takes away from things too. And plus I don't need more landing things. What if I do this though? Get rid of you, get rid of you. Put that in temporarily. Do this. And I need to go in farther. There we go. And then flip in farther. That looks better. Get rid of that. Cool. I can work with this. And then honestly, I could put a landing bay right there. Get rid of these. I can save the open space. Well, no, because I need to be able to walk around, so I'm gonna have to fill that back in once I could see where it is. Well, no, not really, because those are going right through it, so I wouldn't be able to walk around in them anyway. But yeah, we'll put the lander right there, and then this can go right across the top, or we'll find still do this. And you promise I just can't do that under. Okay. You'll connect up there, but you won't. Okay, what if I do the same thing here? So it won't let me do the two there. So I am going to have to go with something like that. Dutch, you're going to want to be lightweight as possible for maneuverability. Depends how much firepower I decide to put in this thing. I do have a pretty good team. Alright, so why don't I do this? No, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, I think that's my best bet, or this one. Yeah, that one. I don't mind that. That'll work. All right. I only have one landing gear on this entire thing. I think on the front, though, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go with these. Jam! How's it going, buddy? Alright, time for weapons. Phase beam array is always first, because that's one of my favorites. I'll take that. Alright, those are even. Missiles, we will do... Ooh. You'll go up in there? Right there. I want to be able to see where they're going. So that'll work. Missiles, phase beam. Still don't got shields, so... They're equal. No? Yeah, they're in the same spot on each end. It was just throwing me off a little bit. Bam. I got that in there. Maneuverability is not bad. 241. I can definitely work with that. Alright, let's go with some red. Thin Blue Lion, member for 4 months. Thank you, buddy. How you doing tonight? Yeah, might as well. Make sure I didn't miss nothing there. Okay. We got all the red there. Across there. The sides are going to be gold. I don't think... I'm just going to have to make some more red in this thing. So here, that's going to get red. I think that's going to get red. Actually, I don't mind that mixed, like a mix of red and gold. That's a good spot for them to kind of blend together. Then this should be red there, where it's connected to those. I could do this. Okay, that breaks it up a lot more, especially because I'm going to be adding more gold. And then the center can be gold. The trim there can be gold. That needs to be red. And these are going to be gold. So, there. Landing bay is gold. Oh, it's not shiny gold. It's shiny gold. Let's fix these. There, there. Work as usual. Be safe, buddy. Okay, all the gold's been done. Let's see what these look like. Gee, it just makes it darker. I think it looks better darker, so that like, yeah, definitely better. Darker like that. All right, cool. Damage potential is not really high, but I also can add more stuff to it to make it stronger. All right, let's apply and see where I gotta put ladders. Oh yeah, I deleted that, so I'm gonna have to go a ladder right here. As soon as you walk in. And never mind. I gotta find a new way in. I know what my problem is, but so let's just do this instead. Boom, cockpit. Right there. And I can still get to it, maybe? Question mark? Oh, come on. I was able to get to it earlier. Darn, this is going to be a pain in the butt now. I can't... Yeah, it ain't let me click on it. Alright. We might have to rethink the front end parts. And that's going to be a pain in the butt. Because this is causing trouble. And I like the look it gives. But, yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out. This is just going to be for show, probably. Alright. Now that gets rid of it doing that, and that takes away from the look completely. See, yeah, I see where it's going to be cutting in. If I could bring it up just a little farther. Do this. I need to put one right about there. So get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. But that there temporarily. I'm just going to see where this puts that. Okay, we got to go lower. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Need One more backwards under it. What's blocking it down here? Oh, that. There. Okay. And I have to do the same thing over here. Delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that. Delete you, delete you. Delete you, delete you. And I'll probably just put you there. Okay. That gets that back. But it brings it way more forward. And I'm probably gonna have to put some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fill that in with something. Because I can't go back any farther because it's like such a big jump. It'll put it like inside there. I can delete that real quick. Delete that. And do temporary one of these there and see what it looks like when I put it that low. Okay, still cutting in there. If I do it back farther, yeah, it's still cutting into me getting in and out, so no. Alright, you go back. And you go back. There. More guns and more engines. Hey, that's not an idea I'm against. Maybe do these engines. Nope, that cuts into the cockpit. That... Okay, I can actually, that's not bad looking. I can work with that. Because this part of that engine is going to be sticking out, but it's not cutting through this part enough to cause a problem. And I'm not really using that to get in and out of the ship anyway. So that's fine. It's like I said, that part's just for show anyways. What if I put you in there? Would I be able to get these on there? No, I didn't think so. Too bad. I don't know. I might just go back to what I had, like one of those other landing pad things in, just so I could have this there. Oh no, it won't let me. So yeah, fake landing pad it is. Good night. You have a great one. Hope to see you back next time. Alright. Back to this. Okay, we got that engine, that piece connected to there. There actually is kind of cool. Let's give it some mean looking parts. If I got it, that'll work. Like right there. And then if that goes there. Okay. Little things like that sometimes make a difference. Sometimes they will add something really nice, and sometimes they take away from it. So it's just worth giving it a try. I need to put these back. No. I will just put that end piece there like I did on the other. There we go. Let's see. To do another engine, that's... Well, I do have a habit of going crazy with extra engines, but that's besides the point. To get that there, that would work, but it won't look right. Take that out real quick. And then go back to engines. I'm just seeing what they look like if I had something there. If it didn't stick out so far, that would actually be great. No, that won't work. That would work if I put it back farther. Like, take those out real quick. Well, actually, I need this piece. Then this piece. That won't work there because what's the point? It just doesn't line up. But why was that sitting like right about here before? I don't know. I just don't like that. Only other side one is this. Like I could do those, get rid of that. And then go back to this. Oh, it won't go sideways. Okay. So this. Or we can go this piece. Oh, you won't melt into it. Never mind. There goes that idea. Pontoon space boat of war. Yeah, that's about right. Like that there. It's melting into it. Which I tend to do that a lot, but ain't what I'm going for. Then these engines probably will line up. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Still don't know if that's what I'm going to do, but that would be more engines. Really, I can just... Oh no, I can't double them up like that because it leaves that gap. Mrs. Jam, how you doing? No, I don't think that looks right. And this, like, I could do something like that, but it just looks out of place on here. These I can never make look right for, like, most of the designs I do, because, like, this ship just does not need wings spoilers. Like, sometimes I can get them to go up in the engine and it'll look right, but this time not so much. I'm never usually right, but I'll take it. Maybe just do this on the sides. Like, just have something going down the side of it. So, put that back. That back. I'll have to change the colors correct, but... And then just do... Let's see. No. Okay. And then, like, here, I can get rid of these. I'm gonna keep those in there, I think. One, it's getting them to highlight. Well, no, I can get rid of them. Fudge it. We'll get rid of those, and then I'll put something here to kind of bring the engine and together on there. I can probably put more engines behind it. If I could get that to connect back here, that would actually be cool, but it ain't gonna work. I can use these. Or just put the other kind in. Like this. Needs to come back a little bit more, actually. Rear weapons, yeah. We'll definitely add some more weapons. Let's see. Yeah, I need something just to be a direct ending for that. So, I think these are probably gonna have to be it. I don't like it though. I think that I think this kind of stuff is probably going to be the best look because it doesn't stick out that far past these and it still blends it in. So yeah, we'll go with that. And then having that there, maybe that would look great. Or that? No, not that. No, that just doesn't fit the style either. Okay, I think something just went weird. I can't back out. I can't do anything. The game glitched on me. And I'm gonna lose all that work I went back and fixed. Game, don't do this to me. I can't exit. I can't tab. I can move around. But hi. I can't do anything. It's like I pulled that engine out and it went crazy. All right, we're gonna have to reboot the game. There goes that progress. Thank you, game, for messing me up on that one. Exactly, James. Anytime now, game. You want to open up for me? That'd be nice. There we go. You lost the game for the not the whole save, no, but it's back to this where I can't get in the cockpit. What the heck's blocking me now? Oh, yeah. I'll have to make one more to go down, but yeah, this is blocking me from getting into the cockpit right here. You can see where it's cutting into it. I really need to change the colors of those too. Why don't let me do it here? Yeah. Yeah, true, James. All right. Moving the cockpit won't work. I could take that out and relocating the cockpit. I could move it up one and do the glass thing, but the only problem is then that would still leave the whole problem of something open at the top, and then I still be able to, you know, see that. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of these. We'll just put any cockpit in. It doesn't really matter because it's going to be hidden. Let's change the color. Make you red. There, now they don't stand out as much. These I wish you could flip, because if you could flip those, you could make something that looks really cool. Like these, if you could connect those under it, that would be great, you know? Because that matches the look of this. See, it's still gonna get in the way of me and the engine. What if I take and get rid of you? Get rid of you. I gotta get rid of the missiles, rockets, whatever. And then I gotta put this in the center. Just, oh no, to the outside. They're not going to stay there, but they're there for the engine part. And even down that way, I think it's going to get in the way of me getting into there. Let's see. Alright, well, I ain't worried about getting in there through that way, but... Oh yeah, only one way I'm going to find out. Yeah, he was poor pupper. Ah, goodness, what? Oh, don't tell me it's going to stop me from going in here. Alright, maybe if I point the ladder a different direction. Oh, it's not really blocking me. That's the problem. But that part is. Alright, so that ain't gonna work. So delete you. And what if I put one going directly in here? No. Alright, rotate you. Okay, I can get to the cockpit now. It's not happy with me doing it, but I can get to it. Honestly, if I could get over here, it'd probably be a lot easier. So that's keeping me from being able to get in there like that. But, okay, we got a way to get in the cockpit now. With those like that. I don't mind that. That's not the way I originally wanted to design, but it does work. Let's just tweak it a little more, add some more things here and there, and then we'll go from like that. Alright. So these need to be red. Oops, go back. Goodness. What the heck's keeping that from going in place now? There. Now they're in there. I could get to this. Remove that. Come on. Get to it. There we go. Remove you. I kind of like it with the bottom open a little bit more right there. Huh. And there's room for more weapons and things like that actually now. So let's get the weapons in. All right, put you there. Put you there. You there. You there. You there. You there. There's some extra hidden weapons. I don't like the Deadeye cannon. It don't do me any good. This is okay. And it's going there because it now fit in there perfectly. And it looks like it was meant to be there. Yeah, I planned that. I don't even believe that myself. Okay, we got tons of extra weapons now. Extra engines. The back here is the way I left it last time now. This is still pointless. But we're good. These actually add maneuverability, but I really don't have anywhere else to put it. Wait, where are you? Okay, I just put that there. Where is it? It must be hiding back in here somewhere. Okay, well, we got an extra. So maneuverability is up, I guess. Hope. Damage potential hasn't changed even with the extra weapons. But that's okay. Shield strength. Drive efficiency, but I don't know where I could put it without it being somewhere I don't want it. Oh, wait a minute. Go there and go there. Sweet. We got those in. This is the only one I don't have. Really? I don't know. No, they ain't gonna look great at all. Usually I'm able to hide it inside like one of these kind of engines or something. But since I didn't do like I normally did, then it can't hide in there. Put it on there and make it look like it's a landing gear. I was joking about that. Just curiosity. Yeah, it looks dumb. I was curious, but I ain't that curious. Where the heck is it? Well, it's in there. Not quite sure where it is, but it's in there. Let's go inside and make sure I didn't put it in my way of getting in anywhere. Okay, cool. Able to get in. Now I gotta get myself out. So let's just do this. Apply edits. All right. It's funny, you come in here and like, oh, where am I supposed to go? I need a sign and it just says, haha. All right, let's see how this whale goes. I do like the look of the engines though. It's like you get that 8 lines right there in the middle from all the extra engine stuff. Rockets never fire from where the rockets are, which is weird. But at least, look, everything's symmetrical, and that makes me happy. These are the weapons I like the most. These phase beams. The cooldown's really quick on these too. Okay, I'm just gonna go non-stop. Well, how long do you get to use them for too? Okay, dead, ready to go again. Maneuverability is not terrible. My side to side is no problem. I think my up and down might be a little slow, but That ain't bad. So, ship. Yeah, we got all that in there. I'll have to upgrade the storage and stuff, but that's cool. Then we just do this. And see what she looks like. It's different. I don't dislike it. That's kind of cool. Oh, we have a... Oh yeah, I have a place we can start building at there. Let's set that place up. Okay, game. I don't need gravity in those places. Gravity is okay now. You know, I could actually put a entry point like right under here and still been able to get into the cockpit from down that way. All right, let's get inside. Enough spacewalking. Enough. I said enough. This is a big-ass planet. I think I built on top of a floating island. Or, I didn't really build anything here. I just marked it because I wanted to build here. There it is. I did build up on a floater. We're gonna park it right here, though. Why is it... Okay. Does that not look like it be like something out of a mini putt-putt golf course shape? Is it just me? Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it! No! Ah! I gotta summon another ship. And that one, the one I just built, doesn't have water landing. Here, Pato, I need you. Darth Pato, I choose you. Ah! You jerk! I need him! Let me back in my ship! Really? Fine. Ugh. Nobody's seen that. It didn't happen. I didn't close the hatch, so I can't get into my own ship. Nobody's seen a thing. Since everybody's talking about Star Trek earlier. There you go. I don't need to get in down there. I can get in up here. Secure your gas and get in. Just gonna do this. Fly above it a little bit and stop. It'll level itself out. We should be directly above it? Question mark? There it is. Whee! How'd you like that landing? Well, I did build a Borg ship, a giant cube, but I got rid of it because I built it just because Mike wanted to see it. Not Mike, Dave. And it came out, it works, but it was terrible to fly. And seeing where you're going was terrible. So I did get rid of that Borg cube, Mort. But we got that. So it works. So I'm thinking of building across there and connecting like this side and that side with a bridge. I want to build the bridge first before I build the building. So from here to there. Electrical, I don't care. I'm gonna do one of these. Because I can get the angle just right. Bam. Yes, I'm using a mod that lets me use freighter stuff on a planet. Okay, honestly, I should have made that go a little deeper, but that's okay. I can do something like this. Well, no, I ain't gonna do it. Could attach that. No, need that. I don't want the one like that. I want that one. And I can actually build something off that is at any point, but actually I will do that right about here, because look, you got here, you come here, and I could have like a little like patio type deal or something. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but I can do this. I can literally just fill this whole area right here in until it all goes into the rock. Bam. Now we have this whole little section down here. I can build something on or put whatever I want there. Here, I'm just going to put some stairs going up. So we'll go with this style stair. No, we'll go bigger. Darn it. Turn around. No. I think the smaller one worked better. I'm just gonna have to maybe double stack to make it work the way I want. Alright, so... right here... and... that. I can carve that out, and then once I build up this direction, like a building or something, that'll work. I can actually attach these, but I don't want it closed in. I think we're gonna go another deck kind of deal, like right there. Nothing big, just like almost like a lookout area. And hey Duck, as far as tornado situation, everything good? Hope everyone's safe as well. Yeah, we're good now. The tornado passed my area about what 45 minutes ago, and it was nasty. Knocked my power out, large chunks of hail. Not enough that sounds like somebody was throwing rocks at my door. I'm sure my car's gonna have some extra little dents in it. And then, the wind was nasty. The lightning was, I think, the worst of it, in my opinion. Because it was pretty close. And enough to where I was actually laying in my bed. And the lightning flashed through the blinds, and it was bright enough to make me flinch. There was no sound, just light, and the light was bright enough to make me flinch. Which is pretty close. Oh, gotta think of something right here. We'll go with this style. We're gonna build this off of right... Yeah, because I can close this in. So, right there. Connect. And connect. And connect. Connect. We will go up one. Wow, I actually lined that up pretty well. It's not perfect, but it's lined up pretty decently. Alright, and then I just need stairs coming off of that. Delete you. Stairs. I ain't gonna... That's the problem. I'm gonna have to do the big one. Stairs coming down to that. Oh, I don't like that though. I'll have to do something to hide that. Nah, we're just going to do these. There and there. There. It's not sticking down far enough to where it's going to bother me. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. And my grandmother lives with me now, with my other family, because my mom is disabled, so is my grandmother. So it's basically me and my dad taking care of stuff now. And my grandmother uses oxygen, so when the power cuts out, it also cuts out the oxygen. So luckily, the power didn't stay out too long. Alright, I don't want that style of that. I'll go with this. I'm gonna do that there. Same on this side. Do I got somewhere to stand to do this? There we go. Oh no, you're up higher. There we go. Let's do this. Closed in, and then we'll do this up under it. Bam. Now it looks like it's one piece. Doorway wise, let's check other styles. I don't like the walls of the other ones. Maybe metal? Yeah, we'll go with something like that. How off are you? You're not bad, actually. It's not like perfectly center, but it's decent. I think I'd rather have something else there, though. Maybe just do this. And just make something like, or actually windowed. That would be better. Would help if my character wasn't standing there. Now I'll have a doorway right here. And we'll... yeah, glass at this corner too. Now I don't need this here. And then I can build off of this area to do the rest. And we're going to get rid of these. And you. There. Now we got the entrance room for this side. It cuts in. Goes that. We're good. I'm not going to worry about stairs because I'm probably going to keep everything level from where this door is. Over here, I might as well make an entrance building kind of like that. Ain't gonna be exactly the same because I don't have to go double wide on that one since I already have something in the middle here. So let's get that gone. That gone. Can I put one of these above it? Yes, I can. So let's do that. No, because then I won't be. The stairs won't connect. I could do the single stairs off of that one. I need this style. These don't like to connect to each other. I can do that, but that's going up a lot higher than I want. Nah, fudge it. We'll do that. I'll just build the building up a little higher, that's all. And then... you... That means I don't have to put anything down below. I can do maybe these on the sides of this, though. There. That closes that in. You got this coming up. And bam, I'll have the building here. And then we're gonna say we'll keep the entrance to that spot there. Go this, the building just this wide here. Ah, dang it. I keep leaving little gaps and I don't want to. I'll fill it in later. But for now, that's okay. Alright, we're gonna go do the same thing when we did the other side. Metal windows. Actually, right here, these don't need to, these can be a solid wall because it's a skinnier passage, so I can do that. Come on. There you go. As for, I would like an arch there, but since I can't, I can do that. And that'll give me the same kind of deal. Then we'll close maybe that in with these. Nope, these won't work. I guess I'll just do this. Then we'll do the windows. Okay, so I guess I do that like that then. Since the way I got it, I'll have just a little gap between them. There. And then there. Oh, yeah, because just that wall is like that. Then here. Enough room for a single doorway right there. So I can do this right here. I can do this here too. And then here, we're just going to do, nope. That piece and that piece. Roof-wise, we'll just go with these. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna, nope. Because that ain't gonna work because I got that made like that. We can do this. And then the center can just be closed in. Yeah, because doing that's gonna hide some of that. I don't want to do that. I could put ceiling lights or something there. Okay, now this side closed in. And we got two different bridge entrances. Still a nice little fall down there. Oh, I didn't realize I was like right above land right there. That's gonna hurt. Huh, actually, how much stuff do I need to make that touch ground down there? We're gonna try this. It might be out of my build area though, so I don't know how well it's gonna work. Should I take it off of it? Get rid of this? And then just to have that going down there? Yeah, let's delete these. Oh, just by the tip of the toes. All right. Looks like going this direction, maybe down, and then I can just do back and forth kind of thing. Like here. Then do this here. Come on. Down. Bam. Perfect. With no actual visible supports. I could do something like this, though. Put these under it. Each one. It's not going to do it the way I want. I want it to connect down here, but it's not. And I would have to, like, kind of just balance it there. It's not going to let me do it. Darn, that would have been cool. Just have those as, like, what's keeping it going. I could do something like that. Just like giant engine pieces just holding it up. But the problem is how much of it is sticking through. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right, we're just going to deal with it not having that there. But I am going to put a landing pad down here for regular ships. And having it probably connect like here. Like that. And then I could do maybe another one that way. And I'll... No, I think two's... That ain't gonna work because there is no room there. One pad. And it's just gonna be one pad. Fudge it. Ain't like this piece of little land right here is that big. But hey, that works. You got like a little landing pad here, and on one of these, I could put a teleporter. Like right here. And then when I get up to the very top, I can have the teleporter up there. I think that just keep it at the center up here works. So just have it like right here. All right, I'm going to connect these now. I'll worry about power later, Cool. And just so because power's going to come up from up top anyway, so let's do this. Yep, I can just connect it, the power to there as long as they reach anyway. Come on, reach. Okay, cool. So now, oh, I didn't connect it right. Alright, we'll do it like this then. Now they're connected. At least that way when I connect power up there, there's going to be power to both of them at the same time.
From the cradle to the cross to the empty stone, he calls his
And then
left him alone. The stone was
we'll figure out what to do from here. I actually... Okay. If I didn't have such a problem with the stuff spawning back in, I would put, like, maybe a base type thing there, but it never lets me do that correctly. But I can build on this. Have, like, a building here. Just lining up is going to be the thing, making it even. So I think that's close as I'm going to get the, like, lining it up correctly. Come on. Okay, we'll go with that. Now hopefully it'll go in a straight line. If it veers off too much. Okay, it's not. That works. I'm proud of myself. That was actually pretty straight. Because now that I put these here like this, I can build a building right here. All right, there we go. There, at least now it's all even and it matches. Just come right here, and there's such a minuscule lip that it's not causing a problem. I can tell, but nothing that's like, oh dang, this is gonna be not gonna work right. Door-wise, I think we're just gonna do this again. Or nothing, actually. Let's just do nothing right there. Maybe make it go in a little bit more. I could do walls. Like on the sides like that. Because once I get to like there, it won't bother me as much because, oh, okay. Yeah, it's not perfectly straight with this, but getting that perfectly straight with that's going to be not easy anyway. But that works. Or let's do this. We'll just have some hallways going across from these, and I'll have doorways going into whatever. So I can do this, here, and then we got this part here. And here. Come on. Get in your home. Alright, I'm gonna end the hallway there. We'll have an entrance at the end there, I think. Make it worth going down to the end of the hallway. So that'll be entrance, and a whole nother hallway here. And then here. I'll make it look like it's closed in there, but the hallway's actually going to end right there. And then the front half is going to be windows. Come on. You ain't going to get that view and not be able to see it. I got to get the music back on. My one playlist ended. Time for another one. Winding staircase or zigzag? Exactly. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Same thing here. You'll get that. Yeah, I'm gonna have those empty spaces, but I really don't want to have to deal with the rock sticking through, so I'll sacrifice it just a little bit. A little half wall, and there. Alright, well, no, I don't need that there. We'll block that off. Come to there. Alright, we're gonna take and move the entrance to right here instead of that last one. No, this one. Yeah, that's it. That one needs to go. It's got this whole area open. You got that open. Then this is going to be a thing here. Yeah, I'm going to close that in. I don't need that open to where you can get into it. All right. Doorways. I kind of want to go with like a real actual doorway, like something that would work, but then this does not works. It does not match anything. That's the problem. So maybe here I could put like this kind. Make it like it's a secret entrance, but nah, we'll just go with this. Fudge it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna make that a separate room. No point in two doors, so that's fine. Then we got this one. I got the door here. And then we're gonna make this right here a separate room. All right, let's close in the areas that I'm not going to be using. So you get capped off. Yeah, might as well just take it all the way back. Yeah, I put a door there too. Or not a door, a wall. Just make it go all the way down to here. Make it look like it's bigger than it is. Then I guess I should close that in. There, now that's good. Now I got this to work off of. Now, I could make it bigger, but I don't know what I'm going to put in this area, and I don't want to put... okay, I need to put the doorway there. Forgot one. A roof on till I'm sure what I want to put in that area. Okay, where'd that go? I know I just clicked it into existence somewhere. I don't see nothing. Okay. James, thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate you. Got to be up at 6 hours. You know, hey, I know how it is. I didn't get to sleep till 4 a.m. last night. 4:30 a.m. this morning, technically, because a family member had to go to the hospital, and then I ended up having to get back up awake around 7. So I've been awake since 7 with, you know, just 3 hours of sleep, I guess. And I regret every bit of it, but I couldn't do nothing about it. Roof. I did have those going across, and I could level that out too, because it'll probably stick up. No, this is actually pretty level through here once you get to a certain point, which is nice. That side's not very level at all. So building whatever I build over there is definitely going to be different. And here, I'm almost half tempted to, like, carve this open. Just so I have to have something like that. But, I don't know. Ah! I still like to get one of those danger noodles. Alright, it was this piece, wasn't it? No, it was this one. Yeah, see, it does level. It's level for the most part. It's going up, but that's okay. I don't plan on making the building super humongous either. So, but that gives me what I can work with a lot, like a level line. And luckily, I don't have to fill in a whole bunch right here to fill in a gap. Cool. Only 2 pieces I had to put there to fill that gap on that side in. But actually, let's get rid of those. Because just because I have that lined up there doesn't mean that building has to be the same width of what I'm doing either. So let's do this. Here, here, and here, then here. Because I'm going to have multiple buildings. So I don't have to have, like, a whole crap ton of, like, buildings. They don't have to be, like, what I mean, like, they don't have to be a crap how am I going to word this? Because my brain's not working right now. Thank you, Lack of Sleep. I can't blame it on it. My brain never works. What I'm trying to say is they don't need to be humongous since I have multiple. There. That's what I was trying to do. Here. I just like this thing. Oh yeah, that thing blows holes in the ground. Maybe I should not do that. And do you have a gap? No. Your gap's not worth me bothering with. Alright, flooring. I think for at least right here, we're going to do this kind. But once we get to here, I'm going to use something totally different. And let's go lay out the basic bottom half to the building over this side. That works. All right, now this is definitely going to need excavation. Oh, that was the right one. See, we cleared this out already, and it's back. All right, where is my save at? Okay. Let me save, upload the base, and hopefully that'll stop that from coming back. Ooh. Well, I gotta close it. I'm good. Nowhere to fall now. Alright, base has been uploaded. Hopefully that'll stop that from resetting on me. The ground-wise, anyway. Here, I think I will raise it up some. So let's put you here, and then I kind of want to put it like right against that doorway. Again, not exactly what I wanted to do, but it'll work. Huh. You know what? I think I'll just go with that style. Just like kind of close it in with these. What's stopping it from going right there? What the heck? That don't make no sense. Well, it did that. Can I do... No? What the heck's going on then? Question mark? Okay, we'll just do that then. We'll get rid of that. Is there a limit to construction limit reach build? I have never reached a construction limit ever. Never, ever, ever, ever. Maybe just of that piece that I reached the limit of. It's definitely possible. Okay, that works. I don't mind that look. And then... close you in. And then we will build the second building like off of this, going like over this way somewhere. So let's go. And... yeah, I'm gonna go with this flooring piece. Why won't you go in your hole? I don't want you there. Yeah. I've never had that happen where it's giving me the construction limit. Okay, I do got a lot out, but nothing that should stop me from being able to do it all, anything else. Because look, I got that just laid out over there. And I haven't even got finished this, so that's unusual. Maybe, I don't know, I'll have to check. But that's okay. What I'll do, since that's acting up, we'll go to another place. And if I have to, I will see if there's a mod that will get rid of the upload limit. And then I'll worry about that next time. Alright. Let's get on to the ship. I'll just summon a different one here. I don't remember how I get in this one. I know there's an entrance somewhere. I guess I could do this. Oh, it won't let me. Fine then. I'll find the correct entrance. Where do I go? I need to get into my... I got in here. Is there a ladder somewhere? It's bad when I can't remember how to get into my own dang ship. I could have swore I had a roof entrance on this thing. Alright, we're not using this one right now. Oh, goodness. Didn't mean to do that, but it's okay. It's kind of cool. At least I know where his entrance is. Bad part is, like, I did the same thing here. Alright, we're finding a wormhole. Because, you know, spaghettification and all. Eve is the one who started it. I kind of went stingy with the engines on this one, didn't I? Okay, I got a scan. Frozen Hell. Nice. Fudge it. Let's just go. Whee! Alright, let's scan this one. It's probably a paradise planet? Flourishing planet, just as good. Alright, let's go. If any of y'all are interested in any of the mods I'm using, the list is in the description. The mod to get up to 200 pieces to build a ship instead of just the stock 100, I suggest that one over the infinite one, which I think, well, technically it's infinite. It's more like 999, but you really don't want to go with that one. I have one for reticles, just to change the color for each one. I like the way that looks. And a couple others, especially like, you see how bright white it is in here right now? That's actually a mod I'm using, which helps change the lighting inside the space bases for when you're building a corvette, because it makes a difference. Because the color of every place is different. You got red, purple, green ones. They're dark. You know, some pain in the butt to see. And you really can't tell what color the ship's actually going to look like until you actually get it in some real light. So, you know, it depends how picky you want to be about it. So I suggest that one. I really like it. I like the color of white, because everything doesn't change how it's supposed to actually look. Because I've made something that's like, oh, that looks totally great. And when I get out and it's in the light of space, it's totally different colors than what I originally planned. Alright, guys. Usually I stream later than this, but because if any of y'all know or paid attention, I have not got much sleep, and it's just been a long day with the tornado and some family who is still currently in the hospital, so keep them in your prayers. I am going to raid somebody. We got Dranu, we got Mommer Gamer, Kelvin, he's playing Fallout, Apex. You know what, Mike? We haven't got to raid Mike in a while because he's been gone visiting family, so we're going to raid him. Tell him I said hi. Throw some ducks in his chat. I will see y'all back tomorrow night